again, everyone, and welcome back to another weekly episode of Sawyer-san's Magic Ride. Today, we're going to do finger guns, but we're also going to talk about Valentine's Day here in Japan. Valentine's Day here in Japan is a little different. On Valentine's Day proper, the women actually give chocolates to the men, and then there's a following holiday called White Day, where the men then give chocolates to women. So that's a little different from how we're used to doing it. And I didn't really get anything for Valentine's Day. I did get a couple gifts from students, but I don't think they were strictly Valentine's Day gifts. So let me show you those. So one of my kids' students gave me this box of really cute chocolates. And they've got a layer of strawberry on top and then milk chocolate on the bottom, and they're adorable. And I haven't opened them yet. So maybe I will do that this week at some point. I don't know. I also got some really spicy stuff from one of my other students, one of my adult students. And so this is, for those of you who can't read, which is most of you, it's a Russian roulette with chips. So 1 out of every 6 of these chips has super chili powder on it. And it's supposed to be kind of a party gag thing, I guess. But I already ate some, and the really hot ones are really, really hot, to say the least. I also got a bowl of really spicy noodle soup that I'm scared of. Moving on, it is not only Valentine's season around here, it is getting to be tax season. So next week, on Tuesday, I'm going to go to Fujieda to the tax office, and hopefully there's someone there who speaks English who can help me do my taxes here. I got a stack of papers this thick in the mail from my city office, and just looking at them, my brain exploded. So wish me luck as that happens. Pray for me. I'm sure I will not be the same after that experience. Apart from that, nothing really new in news. Work continues on, life continues on, lessons continue on, everything is going pretty swimmingly. We're in the rut here. And I'm sorry I didn't have any roll-in footage this week, because while I did actually get out and take some footage, none of it I felt was good enough to be usable. There's nothing really exciting going on, and I didn't go anywhere exciting, so, you know, it's what it is. So, without further ado, let's do more finger guns. And let's move on to questions, comments, and snide remarks, the part of the show where I respond to your questions and comments that you leave on the Facebook or YouTube posts, whichever one suits your fancy. So beginning this week with a little YouTube. We have one comment on last week's video. It says, Kale. Kale, my brother, says, you should go fishing. To which I say no. I don't want to get all the fishing tackle. I don't want to pay for a license if I have to pay for a license. And I'm not a fisherman. I'm a hunter. I'm a killer. That was it for YouTube, so let's look at Facebook now. Aunt Roberta says, loved hearing your answers. What an incredible experience. You know your mom's ulterior motive in asking to see the apartment was to see if it was clean. LOL. You are a wise man. Hope you get to do the traveling. Did you get our Christmas card? And if so, how long did it take to arrive? I did get your Christmas card, and I actually did make a video about it that never got posted because it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So it did arrive, and it arrived about a week after Christmas, so around New Year's. So close enough. Good job. Mom says, look for a package to arrive soon. Yes, did I see your bed not made? LOL. Tell me some of the more bizarre cultural customs that you've encountered. So yes, I don't make my bed. It's just kind of a thing. Deal with it. I'm a man. Some of the more bizarre cultural customs. Because Japan is not a Christian or Western cultural based society, people generally have less inhibition about publications that depict women in less than full clothing. So if you go into a convenience store and stuff like that, you will see you know, regular magazines, fashion magazines, and then there's just the wimpiest little division between them, adult magazines. you know, it really breaks your heart to see that kind of stuff. At least it does for me anyway. But that's life here. The men are very hypersexualized at a young age, and women are kind of taught that sex means nothing. Moving on, Aunt Julie says, it's hard to imagine flowers being planted and trees with leaves and blooms. Ugh. We are very much still in winter here. Do you feel your Japanese is improving the longer you are there, or do the friends you have pretty much speak English? What is the target date for coming home? So my Japanese is improving, I feel like. I'm getting far better at reading combinations of kanji very, very quickly. I'm still not anywhere near fluent. I have picked up some very good phrases, very good key words to use. But that being said, most of my friends that I have speak English. The few friends that I have speak English. Matsukita, he speaks broken but passable, communicable English. Vittorio, of course, he speaks English as well as Italian, a little Japanese, I believe. What is the target date for coming home? Target date for coming home, of course, if I get an opportunity back home that necessitates or allows me to come back earlier, I will do that. But for the time being, I'm still thinking about finishing out my contract, so we're looking at a return date of about early September-ish. Okay, that does it for questions, comments, and snide remarks this week. As always, if you would like to get involved in this process, just leave a comment down below in the Facebook or YouTube posts. I will respond next week. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in next week for more awesome content with substandard production values. Thanks a lot. Bye.